back to the last leg, powered by MBH Bets. Guys, episode 2. We made it, you know, bro, we made it further than 99% of podcasters.
Really? That's pretty good.
Past episode 1.
Pretty good, boys.
We're here for episode 2. You guys loved it. We're back, guys. Of course, you know what it is. We're here weekly. Every Thursday morning, afternoon, depends how fast our editor gets this done. Sisto, we're watching you. We're going to go over the plays from last week. We're going to go over plays we like this week. As you can tell, we're both rocking our nation jerseys, although I was born here and he was born here. We're Canadian, but I'm Italian. He's Portuguese. We're going over the international break. It is World Cup qualifiers. So we're going to go over about 10 to 12 games, a little bit less than usual.
Just the weekend games, not the midweek games next
Just
week.
the weekend games. Guys, first and foremost, actually, see, he's popping here. Tell him what the fuck's good, bro.
All right, guys, this is what we got to do, okay? You guys got to join the Telegram. Link is in the description. That's where you get all the plays first. And don't forget to follow MBH Bets on Instagram and TikTok, okay? Do the duties.
Bro, we got the 100K challenge cooking again, bro. If you're not doing it, I don't know what you're doing, bro.
Starting this weekend.
I don't know what you're doing. Not starting this weekend. We're already on day 2, bro.
Oh, yeah, we are. Shit,
We're re-kick because we have to pause. There's no footy right now.
I forgot. First leg, Man City. And who? Napoli?
Yeah.
Sweaty games, both dubs. Let's go.
We got them done. Soon. Guys, also, one last thing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Please, we would really appreciate it. Okay, first and foremost, here's the thing. Before we get into everything, guys, I put 162x 10-legger last week. I said it publicly. We lost on the first leg. Today, or that day, man, you decided, bro, we're actually going to get a win.
We're actually going to be good this day.
And they honestly weren't even that good. But anyways, nonetheless, it was a 10-legger. I hit 6 of 10. 60%, it's not bad, bro.
60% is better than most bettors. It's better than most.
It's better than most. It's not where I want it to be. I wanted 10 for 10. I wanted 100%. But what are you going to do? I was getting roasted in the comments for it.
Yeah, but we like that.
Yeah.
We like that over here.
Okay, Cesar, listen up, bro. I have a question for you, bro.
What's up?
I have a serious question for you.
Okay,
right
you're
now.
asking me this question?
You see the jersey I'm wearing, no?
Of course. Azzurri. The Azzurri.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
Ask me, go. Let me
Does
know.
Italy have what it takes to make the World Cup?
Honestly, they have what it takes. Under Gattuso, they're gonna have that grinta. It's not gonna be beautiful. It's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be dramatic. But they need to get 3 points every game now going forward. They need Norway to at least drop points to Israel because it's the only other good team in this group. And who knows? Maybe Israel might get actually boycotted and see you later. And Italy gets into that second spot, playoffs, and they actually make it this time.
No, I think we'll get into the playoff spot no matter what. But
no, I think if Italy gets to the playoff spot, they're making it. Because a World Cup without Italy is not a real World Cup. Sorry.
Yeah, but we've already had 2 misses, bro. Back to back.
But they weren't real World Cups. You saw Messi just rig the last one. That was pure rig.
Okay, but hold on. Let's go back to this Italy squad for a second because you said something. You said it's not going to be pretty. Bro, unfortunately, Italian soccer on the national level never seems to be
It's
pretty.
never pretty.
Anytime I've ever watched them win, I watched them win Euro 2020. I watched them win the World Cup 2006. Both of those were not pretty wins. Although they dominated at some points in the tournament, like they're not playing Spanish tiki-taka football. Like they're just getting the job done. Like that's Italy's.
They're opportunists.
Yes, exactly.
They defend, and then when the opportunity comes, they take advantage of it.
Yes, and
that's how they always were.
Unfortunately, dude, like there's been they've had no sort of ideas over the course of the last couple World Cup qualifyings. Like no identity. Italian football has lost its identity. And they need to get it back. And I understand the idea of bringing Gattuso for that grinta to try to bring back that identity. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Do they have the talent to make the World Cup? Obviously. Do they have the talent to win a World Cup? Probably not. But then again, whenever they win, they don't usually have the talent. They're never really favorites or close to favorites. So first things first, though, just make the fucking tournament. Is Italy making the tournament? Italy will be there at World Cup 2026 in North America. They will be there.
They will be there 100%. I need them to be there so I can party on St. Clair.
Okay, second question here. Let's go the odds. I want to go over the odds.
Top 5 favorites?
The top 5 favorites, and then I'm curious who you think is going to win the World Cup. So guys, here are the favorites to win the World Cup currently today, okay? Spain is number 1 at plus 500. France is number 2 at plus 550. Brazil is number 3 at plus 600. England, number 4 at plus 700. And Argentina is number 5 at plus 800. Bro,
what did you say?
Hold on a second. Where is Portugal on this list? How is Portugal not top 5, not favorites?
Bro, I don't even know how England is up there and how, no offense, Jay, Brazil is up there. Like, dude, how's Portugal not third? That's ridiculous. They're not even in top 5. Argentina should even be ahead of England and Brazil. This is whichever sports book this is, I'm sorry, it's blasphemous.
I don't agree with that take. Argentina definitely not above Brazil and England.
But they're World Cup winners.
I know, but bro, it was rigged. So don't come at me in the comments for that. Argentina winning in Qatar was rigged, but forget that. Even their team just doesn't have the skill. Messi's not who he was. But look at Portugal, bro. How is Portugal not even on this list?
I'm sure in other books they might be, but this is ridiculous.
Let me ask you this question. Who do you think is winning the World Cup now that you've heard this list?
I still got to say Portugal, to be honest. From this list, if I had to choose from this list alone, I would say France.
Really? Over Spain? You don't think Spain can pull it off?
They could pull it off, but I think there's too much ego in that team right now, just from one player alone. He's good. He's really good, but...
Ooh, bro.
Lamine Yamal.
Okay.
But honestly, I think France has a lot more depth than Spain, and they've proven that they can go far in World Cups. I mean, they've been to the finals of, the last, 3 or 4 World Cups, or the last 3, I believe. And they probably have the most pedigree. Yeah, Spain are the Euro 2024 champions. I get it. But France you can't deny France at this point.
Yeah, I think my I guess I was going to say it's not really a hot take, but my prediction for the winner of the 2026 World Cup is Portugal. I think Portugal gets the job done. I think Ronaldo gets his World Cup, solidifies himself as the greatest of all time. I'm going with Portugal as well. I'd love to know what the odds are, but this list looks a little off to me. Not
Dude, I will literally cry if Portugal wins. Okay, you want to know what the odds are? You want to guess?
for Portugal?
Yeah. Take a guess.
They're plus 1,200.
Close. Plus 1,000.
Okay, so they're probably maybe 6 or 7.
They're literally right after Argentina.
Okay.
So a 10x.
So they're 6. They're 6 favorites.
They're 6, yeah.
Okay.
Still not happy with that, but it is what it is.
Let's go over to the last point, okay?
Okay, you want me to ask me this?
Please, go for it.
Which North American powerhouse, that's CONCACAF, has the talent and depth to make a serious run at the World Cup in their own backyard?
I mean, look, obviously Mexico, Canada, and United States all get into the tournament no matter what because they're hosting. With that said, I called this last World Cup, okay? Let me preface this. I said last World Cup, Canada wouldn't get 1 point. And of course, I wanted them to. My home squad, I wanted them to get a point. But I think people overestimated what they could do at a tournament. Making it is one thing. All you're playing is other CONCACAF teams. And they looked great, don't get me wrong. Obviously, they beat Mexico, they beat the States, they looked amazing. But you still need to get that experience at that level. Getting to the tournament is one thing. Being at the tournament, playing and winning is another thing. They didn't get 1 point, and I called that to perfection. Again, not what I wanted, but just what I thought would happen, and it did. So of those 3 teams, obviously my heart wants to say Canada has a good chance of going further. I think Canada is a much better squad than the States. More talent, better team on paper. All the Canadians are balling out all over Europe. So I think Canada will do better than the United States. But Mexico is a team that has history in the World Cup. They've made their quarterfinals. They've made it to further places that both those teams haven't, Canada and USA. So I think if I had to go in terms of who goes the furthest, Mexico is going to get the furthest, then Canada, then United States. I'm going to give a bold prediction. I think maybe Canada and Mexico both make the quarterfinals. United States doesn't get out of the group.
In this new format of 42 teams?
Yes.
I think it's very likely. Out of those 3, I agree. Mexico has the most experience, the most depth. Not the most depth, but I would say experience. But I have to say this, okay? The Simpsons predicted Mexico-Portugal final, and Portugal's winning it. So I gotta say Mexico's gonna go the furthest, unfortunately.
Bro, you're actually using the fucking Simpsons.
I have to, bro. They're never wrong. They're never wrong. Portugal's gonna win.
Here we go. Okay, listen. We gotta get into these games. Guys, international break. It's funny. We kind of hated it for a betting perspective, but then we realized that we do our best work on international break. So the games we're going to go over are potentially going to be our best work. Okay. With that said, let's get it cooking. First game, it's Thursday. Belarus versus Denmark. Two teams that aren't amazing. Obviously, Belarus looking horrible. Denmark is a pretty decent team. They have Højlund. They have a couple guys, Eriksson, some guys that are playing on some top squads in Europe. I'm obviously backing Denmark in this game. They need the dub.
You know who else they have?
Who?
Dryer.
You better check that dryer, ma.
Check the dryer.
If you're following the live streams, you know what that means. Check the fucking dryer, bro. So listen, my two plays are very simple. I'm backing the better team here. I think you play this in two different ways. You either back the better team, Denmark, in a big way. And if that's the case, then I'm going -1 on the spread or -1.5 on the Asian spread. And then the other way to do it is over goals. I think 2.5 is the mark. I have this new trend. It's not true, actually. When we did the 100K challenge the first time I completed it, early on, we were doing a lot of over 1.5 goals in games and it was working. So I'm going back to it, over 1.5 goals here. So either way, I think you either go heavy Denmark and you go -1 or -1.5 or over 1.5 goals. Those are my two plays for this game. Cesar, what do you got?
Okay, so I had to break it down with the odds. I do like the Asian handicap of -1.5. That means they have to win by at least 2 goals. At 1.5 odds, it's a little steep for a spread, but in this game, they should get it done. Over 2.5 at 1.7 odds is really, really good value, especially because Denmark is capable of scoring 3 by themselves. Both teams to score no is very likely, but at 1.3 odds, it's very risky because all it takes is a penalty for Belarus and you're done. Then you hope Denmark doesn't score or hasn't scored yet. For a player prop, Højlund right now, anytime goal scorer at 1.91 odds. Beautiful value. He's just scored for Napoli again. He's in great form. But what I like the most, a little cheeky bet here, is Denmark to score in both halves at 1.78. I think that's the best value and very likely to happen. And just a side note, the game is in a neutral venue. It's not in Belarus. It's in Hungary. So it's not even a real home game for Belarus.
Okay. I actually like that play. I like that play a lot.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Let's move to the next game. Check the fucking Czechies. Czechies
Check the dryer.
versus Croatia. I'm gonna check the dryer. Croatia versus Czech Republic. Czech Republic at home. Yeah, again, two teams. Croatia obviously has been, I'm going to say, on a decline after losing Modric. They're an aging team. They're aging. They obviously had a great run. They had their almost, I'd say, one of their golden eras. But they're aging. Nonetheless, I still think they are a better team than the Czechs. So I think you play this in two different ways. You either run double chance Croatia.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the books are around 1.4 odds for that. Or you go Croatia, tie no bet, meaning you're backing them to win, but if they tie, your bet's voided. I believe that's around 1.7, 1.8 odds. So that's, again, I'm backing Croatia here. I know I'm backing two away teams, but to start, that's just what I see. Double chance for 1.4, which means they either win or they tie, and you get that. Or I'm going Croatia, tie no bet. If they win the game, great. The odds are a little lower than just taking them straight up money line, but you have that safety net of if they tie, your play is voided. That's what I like here.
So Luka's actually balling, and he's not retired. He's actually still playing for.
Oh, is he
Croatia.
playing?
He's still playing, bro. This is gonna be
All
his
right,
last
my
World
mistake.
Cup.
My
This
mistake.
is gonna
My
be his
mistake.
last World Cup, and he's absolutely the best player right now in Serie A for AC
My
Milan.
mistake.
And double chance Croatia or draw at 1.4. That is such good value because Croatia destroyed Czech Republic like 5-1 in their last game. And I think they can get the job done here.
When
again.
was that though? When was their last game?
It was in the last window, I think. Let me double check.
Okay, so it's recent.
It was June 9th
Oh, okay.
for the World Cup qualifier.
Oh, nice. Okay. So it's recent. It's not like
Yeah.
a 2017.
So based off of the head-to-head history in the last 4 games, both teams to score is really good value here at 1.85, especially with the underdog being at home in Czech Republic. But I personally like double chance Croatia, nice and safe. All they need is a draw, which they're more than capable of. And they actually haven't lost in Czech Republic in their last 4 games. I mean, they only played there once, but they tied 2-2. So double chance for both teams to score for me is the best bet there.
Okay, we'll keep it moving. Next game, Malta versus Netherlands. Yeah, guys, there's not much to say here. This is going to be an absolute thrashing, okay? Netherlands is going to put the work on Malta. Malta might be lucky if they even score a goal. Malta might be lucky if they even get to look at the net, okay? With that said, I'm going to go straight to my my plays here. It's not going to be anything too crazy. I have 2 plays here, and for me, this is a little cheeky same game parlay. I'm going over 2.5 goals in the game, and I'm going Netherlands first half money line. So Netherlands to win the first half and over 2.5 goals in the whole game. I think that gets you maybe close to 1.5 odds if you pair them up together. That's my play here. Very straightforward. Not much to say. Again, I'm backing an away team, but guys, it's Malta, it's Netherlands. There's no comparison. You know, the skill levels are completely,
Drastic.
yeah, they're on
Very
different,
drastic.
they're on different ends of the spectrum.
Well, literally, it's first against last. Malta only has 1 goal in the whole campaign in 5 games. They have 12 against, and 8 of those 12 goals came against the Netherlands, and the 8-0 thrashing Netherlands did at home. I'm liking both teams not to score here confidently at 1.34. Over 2.5 at 1.33. Netherlands gets that done easily. And then Netherlands to win at halftime and full time. If you same game parlay all three, it's about a 2.05x. So you double your money. And that's it for that game. That's all that needs to be said. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, move to the next game.
What do we got there?
We have Scotland versus Greece. Okay, pretty interesting game here. I believe Greece is in first in the group. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me check.
But Scotland, I think, is not too far behind.
No, Denmark's first, Scotland's second, and Greece is third.
Oh, but they're all tied on points.
No.
me
Greece
see.
has 3.
Okay.
Scotland and Denmark are tied.
Okay, but Greece
But it's only 2 games in.
has been balling. They have some really good young players. For me here, I got over 1.5 goals. Okay, that's my play here. Both teams can score. I think both teams will probably score, but I want to be safe on this play. I'm loving these over 1.5 goals. Some of these games you're getting over 1.5 goals total. At this game, you're getting it at 1.45 odds. That's like, you know, you might see in the EPL, like you might get a favorite to win a game at 1.45. So to be able to get over 1.5 goals at 1.45 odds, for me, that's a no-brainer. These are 2 teams that want to go out and win. They clearly have to. We have Scotland tied in first with 4 points. We have Greece in second with
Greece in third.
with 3 points or 1 point behind. These guys want to win. They're trying to make the World Cup. There's going to be all-out attack. I'm going to go over 1.5 goals in this game. And like I said, you can get it right now at 1.45 odds. What do you like?
So the last time Scotland and Greece played in Scotland, Greece won 3-0, and that was in March of this year.
There you go.
March 23rd, I believe. And yeah, Greece won 3-0 in a very convincing fashion. They have a great young team. This is probably their new golden generation since Euro 2004. Don't remind me. And yeah, over 1.5 goals at 1.45 odds. As of right now, that's the odds. Hopefully it stays the same by the time this releases, because that's really good value to throw into a parlay, or even do like a cheeky little like hammer on that. Hammer like 1 unit, 1.5 units. All right.
All right, well, let's keep this moving. Guys, this might be my play of the window, okay? Bosnia versus Cyprus. Guys, do not think twice here. This is Bosnia money line. You can get this, depending on the book, around 1.9, almost double your money.
That's really good.
Yes, Bosnia is not Portugal. Yes, Bosnia is not England or Germany, but Bosnia has some ballers, and they're playing a Cyprus squad that I can't name one player, and neither can you, bro. And yes, they're away. We get it. We know. But at the end of the day, Bosnia has ballers that are playing in the top leagues. Give me Bosnia all day. This is my play of the window. My play of the international window. Bosnia money line over Cyprus. Lock that in. That's a straight bet. But add that to your parlay. We're going to cook it up. What do you got, bro?
Yeah, if there's any straight bet to take, that's the bet to take at 1.9, 1.93. I'm just going to take that solo, and that's it. That's all that needs to be said. But just to give some context here, they're first place in the group with 5 games played, 12 points. And then Cyprus is all the way down in 4th place with only 4 points. So there's not much hope there. I don't think they're going to be balling out. So Bosnia money line, take those odds all day. Even if it goes down to 1.75, 1.8, still a great hammer.
All right, moving on. This game I don't love, to be honest. I don't even know if I have a play for it. Kosovo versus Slovenia. Guys, this play stopped me from winning the 100K challenge on day 16. We had 2, it was a 2-leg parlay. We had Croatia to win, they won. And then we had Sweden to beat Kosovo, and Kosovo beat Sweden 2-0. Remember that?
I remember that.
Brutal. And by the way, they didn't look good. It was 2 counterattacks that they scored on. I don't even think I have a play for this. I don't know. What do you like here?
So the only three things I was able to pull from this game is both teams to score yes at 1.93 odds. That value is insane, especially with Šeško balling out for Slovenia again. And over 1.5 goals in this game too, guys, at 1.42 odds. Take it all day. Just add it to the parlay. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It's gonna be okay. And because of Kosovo's form, surprisingly, double chance is another good little parlay throw in if you want at 1.38. I wouldn't hammer anything in this game. I would just include it in a parlay and that's it. Or else forget about it.
I like over 1.5 goals here. If you're telling me you can get it at 1.42,
Yeah.
I'll take that all day. All right, let's keep it moving.
Ooh.
Now we're on to Friday. This is a cheeky game, boys.
I love this game.
Sweden versus Switzerland. Okay. What a game. Obviously, again, two very strong teams. Sweden has some ballers in the top league, as does Switzerland. Historically, in more recent history, Switzerland has been a much better team than Sweden. But Sweden has Isaac. They have the guy who just went to Barca, Bargi.
Oh yeah, Bargi.
So a couple guys there. Obviously Switzerland balling with Shaka in the middle, does his thing, and Bolo at the top. That guy's, I feel like he's been playing striker for Switzerland for like 20 years now. I don't know how old he is.
He's like 22.
He's been playing since he's been 2 years old. So some ballers here. For me, I'm taking both teams to score at 1.72. Again, I think they have great attack. Both teams have good attack, strong attackers. The defenses aren't anything to go crazy for, to write home about. Give me both teams to score here at 1.72.
So what I really like for this game, Switzerland in their first game, 4-0. Second game, 3-0. So over 2.5 looks really good here, especially at 1.98 odds. Almost double your money. Almost a double. And then Sweden, I believe, in their 2 games as well. Let me just check real quick. They went 2-2 against Slovenia and they lost 2-0 against Kosovo. How they didn't score against Kosovo was mind-boggling. That was such an anomaly of a game. But they didn't have Gyökeres or Isaac playing, I believe, that game. They came off the bench late. It was a really weird game. But over 2.5 in this game, Switzerland alone will score 3. I think Switzerland's going to batter Sweden because they're in such crazy form. So that's why I also like Switzerland double chance at 1.57 odds, guys. Take that all day. Sweden is at home, I know, but this is an away window. Okay? So these mid to low end teams, I'm telling you right now, over 2.5 goals is my personal favorite for this game. But I would same game parlay that with double chance Switzerland. Otherwise, I'm hammering, absolutely fucking hammering.
Okay.
Over 2.5.
Iceland versus Ukraine. This is honestly a game that I didn't love anything. I know you had some plays for this.
Just one play.
I mean, if I have to rip a play, let me just see what the over 1.5 goals is here. It's okay. Yeah, if I'm gonna go here again, guys, there's a trend over 1.5 goals. You can lock this in right now at 1.36. This is one that you sneaky add into a parlay. I mean, I see 2 goals here. It could be 2 goals from Ukraine alone. They haven't been great, but they definitely have the team to do it. Iceland is Iceland. They've shocked many teams in the past. They are that team that just randomly shows up. They have 10,000 people that live there, and somehow they do well. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but nonetheless, give me over 1.5 goals or 1.36 odds. That's a cheeky sneaky. That's a cheeky sneaky little add in to your parlay to boost it up. What do you got?
Okay, what I got for this game, honestly, I got double chance Iceland at home. They are formidable. Ukraine has been in good form. Ukraine's actually a heavy dog in this game. But the form that Iceland is in right now is you have to take them double chance at those odds. At 1.62 odds, double chance. Take that or leave it. It's all you need. That's all I got to say.
Okay, moving on. Hungary, Armenia. Guys, Hungary is a good team. They actually have a good team. They almost pulled out a draw against Portugal, but my guy Kri was there on the spot to get the job done. Armenia, come on. We got to be honest here. Not many Armenian guys there. What's his name?
Mkhitaryan is
Mkhitaryan.
retired. He's retired.
Guy's knees look like they're going to give out.
Guy's hairline looks like he's going to give out.
his hairline's giving out. His knees are giving out. His ankles are giving out. I got a little cheeky same game parlay here. Give me Hungary money line at 1.37 odds. They're at home. And, that's a hostile environment to go to. And then give me over 1.5 goals.
That's exactly what I have.
Same thing?
Same thing. That's what I wrote down, bro.
Okay, beautiful. I love that.
That's what I wrote down, bro. At 1.72, that's what you got?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
let's go.
Okay, we're gonna keep it rolling. Norway versus Israel. Guys,
Jeez.
Norway has been absolutely balling. Balling. Okay. Unfortunately, to the detriment of my poor Italians. I mean, the odds here for a win are nothing crazy, 1.25. But if I had to guess, give me Norway money line and over 2.5 goals in this game.
For this game, honestly, over 2.5, the odds aren't great, but 1.42, it's not bad to throw in a parlay. If I was going to same game parlay, I would just add in Erling Haaland to score anytime. His odds aren't great either. They're like 1.4, 1.35. But just put those together in a little fun parlay, and that's it. Don't even like really consider this game anything significant.
A little fun parloots. Okay, moving on. My boys, Italy versus Estonia. Italy is away, but Italy absolutely cannot afford to lose any more games. And like we said earlier, they need Norway to drop points. Again, not really touching this game personally, but I do have a couple plays for it because the odds are so low. Italy will win. Give me Italy halftime, full time, and both teams to score. No, Estonia is not scoring on Italy. We have Donnarumma
Donna.
in net. First of all, get past him. Good luck. You guys, you're not even going to look. You're not even going to see Donnarumma. I mean, he's huge, so you'll see him, but you're barely going to get close to him.
The camera angle's not even going to shift that way because it's going to be just here the whole time on the attacking
That's
end.
it, buddy. You're going to be looking at Donnarumma, and you're just going to see from his neck down to his beans, buddy, and that's all. So give me Italy money line and both teams to score. No, personally, I'm not adding this to any parlay, but if I had to, that's the play I have for that.
Donnarumma's going to be hacking butts in that.
Large butts.
Chilling by the post.
Your smokes, ma.
Leaning against the post.
Ma, get the smokes out.
All I really like for this game, if I had to bet on this game, is Italy to win and both teams to score. No, they need the points. They got to get it done clean, simple, and effective, and they got to score a lot of goals for that goal differential. And if I'm going to add a goal scorer for this game, it's got to be the boy, Moise Kean. He's balling for Fiorentina right now, kind of. The team's not that great, but he is doing well. And the odds are 1.65. I'll take that against Estonia any day.
Bang. Okay, let's keep it going. Your boys,
My
Portugal
boys.
versus Ireland. Guys, total domination. There's not much to say here. Total domination.
Total
You know,
dominatrix.
Ronaldo's gonna come out in the skin tight spandex and just put these guys on their knees. Okay. Again, not playing this doesn't really make sense to. The odds are so low. But if I was going to, here's my play: Portugal halftime, full time. Cristiano Ronaldo to score or assist.
Score or assist?
Yeah.
What are the odds on that? You have the odds for that?
Pull it up right now for you.
In the meantime, while he's putting up those odds, Portugal -1 on the spread, not the Asian spread, at 1.55. Really good. It's a little expensive, I know, but at home, Portugal, they're absolutely crushing it right now. Nuno Mendes is in crazy form. This guy's scoring free kicks, assisting goals, pocketing Yamal. This guy's going nuts. He's going to probably score a goal or assist in this game too. Don't know what the odds are for that, but I would definitely look into that. Ronaldo to score anytime, I mean, that's like a guarantee, especially at home.
Well, he's our penalty taker.
He's the pen taker. He's the
poacher
free
in
kick
the
taker.
box.
He's everything.
He's everything.
He's everything.
He's everything.
He's literally
he
Portugal.
means everything to Cesar.
A nice little play here would be Portugal to win and over 2.5 goals. It's probably going to be a 3-1, 3-0. Easy, okay? That's probably going to hit by halftime. It's 2-0 Portugal. Second half comes 3-0. End of the game 3-1. Done easy. Ronaldo brace. João Felix probably assisted him. 1.65. Take it or leave it. See you at the World Cup.
All right, let's keep it moving. Spain versus Georgia. Again, another game where the odds are so heavily in Spain's favor. They're at home. Georgia is not a great team. They have Kvaratskhelia, and that's pretty much it. Again, not really adding this to my play, but if I had to, Spain halftime, full time. Or this could be a cheeky one, both teams to score. Georgia can score on Spain. Spain will be all-out attack. There is a possibility for a goal off a corner, off a free kick, off a fast break. I believe those odds are going to be like in the 2s, right?
1.9-ish, 2-ish, yeah. Around
Let me
there.
see. Actually, no. Both teams to score is 2.22. So this one is a cheeky one. If you want to just throw a little side bet on it, just to see what happens. Cheeky bet of the week. Both teams to score. Spain versus Georgia. Kvaratskhelia, maybe.
Kvaratskhelia is out, I believe. He's injured. He's been
Holy
injured for a
fuck.
thing.
So then, no. Cancel that whole bet, bro.
No, it's not bad because if you look at the head-to-head history, Georgia has managed to score in their last 4 of the last 5 games against Spain. They obviously lost them all, but They scored 1 at least. So both teams to score is not a bad shout. I would throw that in like a dreamer parlay. If you're trying to make crazy money, like 1,000x odds, throw that in there. Both teams to score. They're capable. They have Mikauce too up top. They have some other guys around the middle. They have this new guy in the midfield that plays for Sporting. I can't even pronounce his name. And guys, come on. Ilya Topuria's from there. What's the other guy? Marab,
yeah.
Bro, Georgia's built for fucking balling, okay? Anyways, both teams to score is good there, but honestly, the best bet for that game is over 2.5 because that's hit literally in almost all of their last like 6 games. So over 2.5 at 1.42, throw it in there in a nice little parlay or hammer it if you want. And double chance it with Spain to get to like 1.6.
Okay, we'll keep it moving. Bulgaria versus Turkey.
Jesus.
I mean, again, one very heavily on favorite Turkey. They are the away team. Keep that in mind. Again, the odds I don't believe are worth adding to anything. But if I had to take something, give me Turkey money line and over 1.5.
At what odds?
Good question.
Here, I got it. Turkey to win over 1.5 goals, 1.45 odds. That's fucking crazy expensive, to be honest. But it's worth it. And if you want to boost it up a little bit, you're gonna add either Arda Güler or Karim Aktürkoğlu to get a shot on target in that game. We don't know what the odds are for that, but it's gonna be like 1.15, 1.20, just to boost it up to get past that 1.5 mark. Okay?
But I'm not touching it. We're not
gonna touch it. There's nothing really worth touching in there unless you want to throw it in a parlay.
All right, let's keep it moving. Serbia versus Albania. Serbia is an interesting team. Serbia has good players. They never seem to be able to play well together.
Yeah, they've been so off the last 5 years.
It's so weird because I feel like on paper, this could have been or could still be their golden generation, but they just can't seem to pull it together. Although, nonetheless, I'm still going to back them in this game. I'm going Serbia money line over Albania. You can get 1.7 to 5 odds here. At those odds, I think it's worth it. You could straight bet this all day. You could swoop it into a dreamer parlay if you wanted to.
Swoop it in.
But yeah, Albania is nothing to write home about. Serbia is at home. Yeah, I'll take Serbia off the sheer fact that they have a better team and they're at home. 1.75 odds for a team at home who is largely better than the team they're playing. I'll take those odds all day.
Yeah, so Serbia at home, they have a game in hand, and they're in 3rd place behind Albania by 1 point. And this is for those of you who know, this is one of the most heated type of games ever in the Baltic region or whatever that region's called. But I like Serbia at home too. I also like under 2.5 goals, and I hate taking unders. But I think in this game, it's going to be very back and forth. The ref's going to call fouls every 2 seconds. It's not going to be a lot of attacking momentum. So it's probably going to end maybe 1-0, 2-0 at most for Serbia. Sorry to my Albanian people out there. I know there's a lot of you, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, Serbia to win, but I prefer the under 2.5 just to stay neutral. Okay, guys?
Okay. And we're rolling on to our final game of the window, Denmark versus Greece. Oof. This one's interesting. Again, I think on paper, Denmark is a better team. Greece has been balling, has been playing very well. Here, my play, again, I think both teams can score in this game. So I'm going BTTS, both teams to score at 1.95 odds. Greece has been scoring, although I think they got shut out last game. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So Denmark actually beat Greece 3-0 in Greece.
Yes.
Now Denmark is at home against Greece, and Denmark is in 1st place.
What was Greece's last game?
Greece's last game was that was the last game.
Yeah, so they're going back to back here.
Well, so at the beginning of this, we had Scotland versus Greece.
Yep.
And this is the last game of the window for Greece.
Yep.
And I think Denmark's going to take this. I think it's easy money for Denmark.
I'm going both teams to score here at 1.95 odds. I think those are great odds to take here. I think we see a goal from each team minimum.
Greece needs to play. They need to get points here, and they need to avenge that loss. But Denmark at home and already beating Greece 3-0. Give me Denmark at 1.83 odds. The Danes will get it done.
Bang. Okay. Well, with that being said,
it's time.
You guys know.
Time.
You guys know what time it is, okay? Before we end this, there's a few things I got to say. But first and foremost, I have a 10-leg parlay that is 72x. I'm putting 100 to return $7,200. Here is the play. We are going to the moon. Finland money line over Lithuania at 1.52 odds. Then I have a cheeky same game parlay. It is Malta and Netherlands. I'm going over 2.5 goals, and I'm going Netherlands first half money line. From there, I'm taking Croatia double chance against Czech Republic. We move on. I am taking Bosnia and Herzegovina money line against Cyprus at 1.87 odds. From there, I'm taking Scotland versus Greece over 1.5 goals at 1.45 odds. We move on to Denmark minus 1.5 on the Asian line against Belarus at 1.47 odds. From there, we move to Iceland versus Ukraine. I'm taking over 1.5 there as well at 1.36 odds. We move on to both teams to score in Sweden versus Switzerland at 1.72 odds. Second last play, Serbia money line against Albania at 1.75 odds. And the last leg of the 10-leg parlay, 72x. I'm going over 1.5 goals in Lithuania versus Poland at 1.37 odds. 100 returns $7,230.50. Guys, I'll see you at the money counter. Let's go.
Woo! Okay, guys, and for me, I have a super safe 4x parlay for you guys that don't want to degen out. Super safe 4x, okay? You ready for it? Here it comes. I got over 2.5 goals in Malta, Netherlands. Netherlands is going to score like 5 goals easy, all right? Double chance Croatia at 1.4 odds. You know they're going to get a result here. It's easy for them. Over 2.5 in Belarus and Denmark. Again, Denmark are probably going to score 3 goals themselves. It's an easy game. And then the last leg, last but not least, over 1.5 goals in Sweden and Switzerland. 1.33 odds gets you to 4x your money. All right? Ciao. See you later, boys.
Ciao, see you later, boys. All right, you got the DGen parlay. You got the safe guy parlay. Let us know who you're riding with in the comments. Is it me? Is it Cesar? Is it both of us? You let us know. And guys, that wraps up episode 2 of the last leg. I just want to say something before we go. The support has actually been incredible. We love you guys. Thank you so much. If you made it this far, please comment. Let us know what you thought. Let us know who you're riding with. And please, if you haven't subscribed, like the pod, leave a comment. We love you. And we'll see you guys on the flip side.
And guys, don't forget to drop your parlays in the comments too. Okay?
Exactly. Let's go.